Hey everyone, Cynics here, and this is going to be part 2 of the Theme Princess Design Lab. We had a lot of great entries, and it was a lot of fun to look through all of them. In case you're new to the Design Lab series, part 2 is where I get to pick out a handful of entries and have you guys vote on which one will carry forth and make into a finished illustration. So I decided to pick 8 entries for this episode, and these were picked just on my own personal opinion on who had the most interesting or unique design elements or concepts. So remember, it's not an art contest, it's just kind of a idea contest, I guess you can say. But anyway, you can vote for your favorite in the comments below. I'm not gonna do the whole thumbs up on my own comment, but instead you guys can write in your own comments, or you can just thumbs up someone's comment you agree with, and hopefully we'll get a good consensus on a winner. So I think that's about it, and let's hop into the entries. First up, we have a Key Princess by Aether Technician, and they gave us 3 different takes on the same idea. And there's definitely enough theming ideas going on here to compile them into a finished illustration. I particularly like the little key crown on the one on the left. Number 2 is an Umbrella Princess by TheWalkingBar, and I love their use of colors, and you can see there might be some design elements that would need some tweaking, but nonetheless it has a nice themed crown as well as an interestingly themed kind of princess gown. Third up, we have a Chameleon Princess by Chiho088, and I think my favorite thing about this one is the lock of hair on her bangs, I guess you could say, which acts as a bit of a tongue for the chameleon, so I thought that was a really fun and interesting idea. Next up is number 4, the Origami Princess by CrossAnima, and this one has tons of potential. It was just a simple design, but you can already use your mind to create all kinds of scenarios where it can be expanded upon and made into a really nice rendering. Number 5 is going to be the Ice Cream Princess by Getsuga Dante, and I love the theming on this one. Everything from the hair to the crown to the gown, everything really sells the theme of ice cream. I would especially say the waffle cone skirt was an intelligent choice. Maybe the tights get a bit too busy. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be strawberry or just sprinkles, but there might be one too many design elements going on, one too many patterns. So might have to scale that back just a little bit. And number 6 is going to be the Sword Princess by Darling Grimm. And once again, this is themed in a very obvious and fun way. But I love it when people themed the hair appropriately, and it felt like every design element spoke to the theme. Next up, we have number 7, which is going to be a Raccoon Princess by Kyovir. And there were a few different people who did animal-themed princesses, and some were very literal, but I thought this one had enough of a mix of unique elements, such as the raccoon tail being her ponytail, and just the pants felt like they fit the raccoon theme well, where they're kind of baggy, and then they go into the narrow lower leg, which kind of matches those animals and just their silhouette. So it's pretty simple, but nonetheless, I thought it did a good job at capturing the animal. And finally, we have number 8, the Clam Princess by Setael. And I thought this one just had great colors, but also you can see they worked in the theme of, say, a princess with the crown and the pearl brilliantly, so it was definitely a standout among a lot of them. So there you have it. Those are going to be the 8 designs for you guys to vote on. And once again, I picked them just based on how well they sold their particular theme. So the main thing I was looking for was if I could identify what they were supposed to be without, having to read a description, and also that they were kind of a cohesive design from top to bottom without any unnecessary elements or kind of outfits and things that could be thrown on any other character. So I wanted every element to be carefully picked out and to sell the theme. So I guess that's about it. I look forward to seeing what you guys vote for. But actually, there is one last thing I would like to do, and this is going to be something new to Design Lab. Sometimes we have entries that are just so beautifully rendered or so complete feeling that I wouldn't even want to kind of mess with them or monkey around with them. And in fact, the entries themselves feel like completed pieces of art. So I'm going to give this episode's Artistry Award to Shiver. Shiver gave us 3 beautifully rendered designs, all with amazing color palettes and wonderfully themed design elements. So thank you, Shiver, and I hope we can see more from you in the future. And for the end of this video, I actually took your illustration and decided to make it the 3DS image. So that will be coming up at the end. Once again, thank you everyone for participating, and thank you for watching.